19 pins separating these two bowlers in that final game.
Chris, I've sent the BPA historian scurrying here. In my memory, and I go back almost 40 years of watching the BPAA All-Star National Match Game Championship, now called the U.S. Open, I do not recall a left-hander having won this championship. Roy Lown came the closest. Dick Weber beat him in a playoff in Miami. Today we will have a left-handed champion, the first time, I think, a winner of the U.S. Open.
2, 4, and 7 on the left lane for Mike McGrath. Let's take another look from the beginning.
Now you're going to see the player right here. Now watch him rear up. You see the body weight come forward? You must stay down with the shot. Look, it's even turned. Now when you do that, your swing goes offline and the ball doesn't go toward the target.
A spare for Mike McGrath.
Chris, we often talk about tension in the mental pressures. Mike McGrath needed that strike so badly to put the pressure on Anthony. And it just can't help but creep in anyone's game because you're a human being.
Double up for Anthony. The 6-10.
He almost opened the door.
Earl Anthony, who won 3 titles last year, including the American Airlines Open. As you see, the 2 pins that he now must cover. Stroking here in the 8th frame. Earl Anthony was 3rd in the 1972 voting for Bowler of the Year. Most of you remember that Don Johnson was 1st in the balloting. Hit caused the split.
Now we're going to see it. He almost got it the frame before. Now, that pull that we talked about, now, under the pressure, he's getting the lift in the shot and getting a sharper break on his ball. He's looking at the overhead score screen because count means so much. But here he's got a difficult split, the 6, 7, 10.
And he went for it, but left the 7-10. Now, 6 pins separating these 2 Professional Bowling Association members.
You don't give this young man many chances, Chris, because he's learned how to bowl under pressure. He recovered, and Anthony's trying to give it to him now. If Mike, now going in the 10th frame, down by 6 with a strike up, if he strikes on this shot, he takes the lead. If he strikes on the 2nd shot, excuse me, Chris, he can close out Earl Anthony. That's the worst seat in the building. Lose, and you can't even do anything about it.
All right.
This lane.
Boy, he hit it out toward 9th Avenue.
Don't tell me that this isn't an exciting sport, Chris. I know you didn't, but a lot of people wonder about professional bowling. Watch it in slow motion. Look at Mike. He knows he delivered it well. He's praying for the strike. Look where he's going. He wants it so bad he could bite that pin in half.
Billy gives us a chance to thank our viewers because our ratings are always getting better on the Professional Bowlers Tour. Thank you for watching. Listen, I've been doing it for 12 years and I wouldn't miss it unless sometimes we do have a conflict on golf, etc. Now, if he strikes, Billy,
He shut him out. Now, wait a minute. Anthony's not shut out. Anthony thinks he is. Count's a big problem, Chris. Pandemonium is reigning here. Mike McGrath needs 7 pins on this ball. He must stay behind the foul line. Anthony thinks he's already lost. Anthony can still, we might even have a sudden death playoff. He's behind the line. He shuts him out. He's got 8 pins. Wow. What action here at Madison Square Garden, as it is every week on the Professional Bowlers Tour. We're glad you're a part of our audience here on the ABC television network. We'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much, Howard Cosell. We'll watch your show tomorrow after you watch our NBA basketball game. There is the final score, ladies and gentlemen, in a thriller. Mike McGrath losing something, but winning the game. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. Here's one of my true heroes. Dick Weber, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Little $2,000 check.
Well, thank you very much. And, you know, I don't feel too bad because Dick Ricker bowled very well, and then he lost, and Mike McGrath bowled very well to become the champion. And anytime that you have these type of tigers out here, why, it's always a pleasure for an old man like me to come out here and combat with the youngsters like this today.
Old man, what's this?
Well, I was a grandpa 3 months ago, so that makes me an old man.
You were a child groomed.
Well, Carter taught me everything I know, that's all.
Dick Weber. Thanks, Dick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Dick Weber said that Dick Ritker did do a great job. Here's $2,500, Richard.
Thank you, Chris. I'll tell you, even though Dick Weber says he's an old man, I still think he's one of the toughest tigers out here. Has to be.
You Midwesterners are tough, aren't you?
You're right. We hope to be.
See you soon.
Thanks, Chris.
And now the young man that needs this check because he's building a house. Dave Davis, here's $3 grand.
Thanks, Chris. I don't know. I just said something about tigers a little while ago, you know, and it's been 3 years since I've won, and I think I've lost more games over 230 than anybody on this tour. That Mikey bowled a hell of a game against me today. I'll tell you that. Boy, what a game he bowled.
You're a hell of a bowler, too.
Thanks.
See you later. Okay. Now, the tournament leader, man who won 3 titles last year, and he is a great one. Earl Anthony, here's $4,000.
Thank you, sir. It's just a pleasure for me to be here. I'm just happy to make it through the end of the tournament.
Well, it's always good to have you on our telecast because you draw some viewers for us. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Mike bowled great. He's one great champion.
Very good. Now, speaking of Mike McGrath, in running out strikes, this is what he lost. It's the works to his watch. Here are the works. You know that old joke, don't you? Okay. Well, nevertheless, come here. Now, I want to give you $7,500. First of all, you can buy a new one with that.
Thank you very much. My wife at home, Sandy, I love you dearly. And my 3 children, Jennifer, Carrie, and my new son, Donovan. This will spend a lot, I'll guarantee it. Thank you.
I know you have some thanks for the Bowling Proprietors Association of America, and Rex, their president here, has a beautiful trophy. Look at it.
Mike, it's really a pleasure on behalf of the Bowling Proprietors Association of America, and me particularly, being from the Bay Area along with you, to present this trophy to you. Had to get California in there, too.
Rex and I had this all planned out beforehand. Did you know that?
You're supposed to pick that up with your left hand, fella.
Oh, okay. That's where all the money's won, right?
That's right. Mike McGrath is our winner here at the United States Open, ladies and gentlemen. Our next stop on the Professional Bowlers Tour is Toledo, Ohio. And ABC Sports will be bringing you the final rounds of another great PBA tournament, the $80,000 Ebonite Opening. That's 1 week from today. The executive producer of ABC Sports is Rune Arledge. Coverage of the Pro Bowlers Tour is produced by Ned Steckel. Today's program was directed by